Demre, one of the important cities of Lycia, was founded in the 5th century BC. This pretty county of Antalya is a favourite of visitors, both in summer and near the end of the year. The reason for this is that the historical St. Nicholas Church and the Santa Claus statue is in a garden in Demre. St. Nicholas, who was born in 245 AD in Patara, a city near Fethiye, was a sage who lived in Anatolia until he passed away in 326. Coming from a wealthy family, he was highly educated and had dedicated himself to the people. St. Nicholas, who created a bond of love around him with his benevolent acts, became the protector of seamen and children under the name Santa Claus and became a legend. He is the source of Sinterklaas stories told in the Netherlands, which became Pierre Noël in France, Father Christmas in England, Santa Claus in Northern America, and Heiliger Nikolaus in Germany. As Minister of Demre, with religious and social work, he brought humanitarian solutions to the problems of the people around him. He was buried in Demre after his death, and a church was built in his name. The tomb and the church of St. Nicholas, the patron of seamen and children, were discovered in Demre within the marketplace nearly 3 meters below the earth during excavations held in 1956. The region's ancient city Myra is one of the 5 most important cities of ancient Lycia, and its history goes back to the 5th century BC. In Myra, famous for its rock tombs, which are situated at 2 different places, right above the theatre and at the location which is known as the river necropolis. Demre, which was a seashore city at the beginning, today remains within the land as a result of alluviums brought by the Demre River. The ruins that can be seen today are the theatre that stands at the southern foot of the Acropolis and the rock tombs on both sides. The investigations that have been made show that besides the Roman period walls that are in fairly good condition, ruins of Hellenistic period as well as wall remains from the 5th century BC can be found at the Acropolis Hill and its surroundings. The theatre on the south foot of the Acropolis reflects the characteristics of a Roman period theatre, with its very well preserved audience seats and scene building. Andreac, which is one of the most important harbours of Lycia, is spread over the foot of a hill at the south of the harbour. Some of the remains of the ancient city and Acropolis are found today at a point very close to present-day Demre at the north of the harbour. It is believed that the sulphuric water gushing from a source near the ancient city has a beneficial effect for various illnesses. Tourists both from Turkey and abroad who believe in the beneficial properties of the water visit the region every year. Chayaza is a place where Demre River reaches the sea, and has historical significance as the harbour of the ancient city of Myra. It serves today as a key where thousands of domestic and foreign tourists begin their boat tours. Kekova, a world paradise that blends nature and history, embraces extraordinary beauties. Kekova, that can be easily visited by blue voyage travellers and where yachts can be securely anchored, displays an unbelievable beauty within historical setting. Earthquakes have caused Kekova Island to sink underwater, creating a sunken city. Today, the biggest part of the ancient city is found underwater. Houses and churches found underwater creates an environment blending history and nature which displays a dazzling visual event. Yacht tours organized in the region give you the chance to see the remaining buildings found underwater and the rock tombs. As for the terracotta remains displaying the fine examples of handcrafts of that period, can only be seen by scuba diving. Kale, situated right under the rock tombs at the base of the castle walls, is very interesting with its narrow streets and typical houses. Rock tombs that now remain underwater are considered to be among the most important historical heritage of the region, which also creates interesting views. The region that can be visited by yacht tours to see extraordinary natural beauties charms the visitors. The region that can only be reached by sea is the meeting point for tourists both from Turkey and abroad. At sunset, the charming beauty of Demre shows itself through the castle walls in all splendour.